Welcome back to Clam Cakes. I am your host, Jared. And who's that over there? Who's that guy over there? Do it one more time. The ESPN.
I'm Joe. I'm number 2.
He's number 2 and I'm number 1.
You think I'm too loud?
You were when you just yelled.
Makes sense.
But I think we should be good now.
I won't yell. So,
Big.
we made a decision. We were trying to keep it, trying to keep this podcast. I was gonna say Argentina.
What? We got to keep this Argentina, dude.
Austria.
Oh. Sweden.
I should not be touching my eyes.
Well, no, we never said that. Well, I guess, yeah, because we weren't
We were trying to,
politics.
yeah, exactly. We weren't gonna talk politics, but come on.
Today's a big day.
Today's a big day. So, you want to say the news?
In case, so you guys are probably hearing it here first. Joe Biden will be the 46th president of the United States. That's our little celebration song.
We're very excited. We're very happy. I'm not so much happy as not unhappy.
The following is a Clam Cakes attempt at political commentary and Joe's subsequent depressive episode.
So we're going to do a little celebration.
Celebrate good times.
Don't! Oh, bam!
I am fully hard. You don't like it? Well, that's kind of what this Joe Biden presidency is going to be like.
Yeah, it's still going to get us drunk. It's still going to get something
It's
done.
going to be exciting at first, and then it's like, all right. I guess it's still alcohol.
To no more having to hear about this guy, I should never have known who he was in the first place.
Yes, because I had no idea. I says when Trump,
not what I mean.
When Trump he first came on the scene as a politician, I go, who is this no name?
Oh, there's a whole cat in my wine glass. Fuck my life into pieces.
Thank you for listening to me. I don't need you for this, so that's good. But yeah, so we're celebrating.
We're excited. We're happy. Because I don't really know what I'm talking about.
No, and neither do I, but I do know that Donald Trump is a fucking moron.
I think Donald Trump is bad. Actually, you know what, though? I don't think that people voted for Donald Trump.
Hillary Clinton was probably the most hated presidential candidate.
She had the most badges on her presidential side.
Yeah. She had, yep.
But what I'm saying is like I just finished driving cross country.
Drain the swamp, baby. We don't need these career politicians to run the country, but we don't need people like Donald Trump.
I think that
we need people. We need someone who cares about people instead of businesses.
Well, I like Barack Obama. I mean, mainly because he's black.
Thanks, Obama.
Thanks, Obama.
Literally,
everybody gets a list of shit when they become president, and they just hand you a list of things.
Now, you are basically the most powerful man in the world. You can put Trump on a piece of shit. It's still a piece of shit.
I'm so happy that Donald Trump was president. Who the fuck wants to go to Kentucky?
Electoral colleges. The electoral colleges? I don't know. There's only one?
I don't know. We're too dumb to make these decisions. We're too easily influenced.
It's all about the bottom dollar.
This podcast is brought to you by the bottom dollar.
As soon as I said that, I was like, he's not going to know.
When you think there's no dollars left,
reach for the bottom. Wait, is that a thing?
Bottom
dollar? You can bet your bottom dollar.
You can bet your bottom dollar.
I'm thinking the bottom line.
Bottom line.
The fuck!
It's the bottom dollar.
We're done. We're done with politics.
All right, very
now.
good. No. Yeah, okay, fine.
Oh, God. It all comes down to the bottom dollar.
Completely forgot what I was going to fucking say, Jared.
Biden good, Trump bad.
Biden good, Trump bad.
Biden good, Trump bad. Champignons is good for the soul. Drink it up and you'll never grow
I think that's the... I got real tired all of a sudden, dude.
Are you going to be able to finish this? This is bullshit, by the way.
What?
You're letting me down, and you're letting
know.
all the people down who listen to this.
I know.
So I need you to pull yourself up by the bootstraps. All right. And get this thing going. This is unbelievable.
I know. Well, this is what we're learning.
No, we were supposed to already have learned.
Can we go have a cigarette break? Come on, please.
Oh my God.
Please. This fucking guy, dude. Let me have a cigarette break. He can cut it together. He doesn't even care. Come on.
It's been 12 seconds.
It's been 30 minutes. Listen, we'll smoke a cigarette, and then It'll be funny.
Yeah, it's hilarious. Oh, Joe smoked a cigarette. Whoa.
All right, fine. All right. I don't smoke a cigarette.
You're going to ruin our whole good flow we've got going. Let's smoke a cigarette.
Eventually.
But yeah, I got a little depressed. You know, if you're depressed, if you have depression, sometimes it just hits you. You know,
If
when
you
you're
have depression, sometimes you'll get depressed.
Yeah,
And
well-
that's the thing you don't get about. That's the thing like people like me don't understand about depression is like if you have it, sometimes you'll have the symptoms of depression. You know what I'm saying? And I don't get that. I don't get that people with depression get depressed.
Jared gets anxious. Ooh,
Yeah.
I'm Jared. Ooh, what's gonna happen? Oh, I hope things don't happen that I don't know about. That's how you sound.
Fucking son of a bitch. So right before our first drive to California, that's when I started taking Zoloft for the first time. And my mom was like, so you have anxiety? Isn't being in a car for 5 days gonna give you anxiety?
you're
And I was
like,
like, no.
I never thought of that until just now.
That doesn't sound right.
That was the first time I saw that Jared had anxiety.
Really?
Yeah.
What? How?
Well, because we're going cross country, and like I'm driving. Like I'm forget the
Wait,
fact.
should we? How did we get there?
I was a drug addict. Okay.
Yeah, he was a drug addict.
I was a drug addict. I did a bunch of drugs.
He died.
I died a couple times.
Heroin.
Is that what it was?
Yeah, dude. He thought.
Damn.
Yeah, he thought it was just like a saline solution.
I thought it was a saline solution.
Yeah, they really got him on that.
I thought I was dehydrated.
Now, are you mad that I said heroin?
No. What else would you call it?
I would have just left it up to the.
Oh, I wonder what it
listener.
was. I'm from Rhode Island. Oh, I'm from New England. What did I get addicted to? Oh, I'm addicted to Molly. I have a thing. All right. Now, this is something that I bring up a lot. It's a side note. If you were an alien and you came to Earth and you had to describe every single animal on Earth based on one animal, so that every animal is essentially a version, you could use different adjectives and say it's something this. It's like, what animal?
So like
looks-
even fish, mammals.
Fish and birds don't count. I
Oh,
thought
okay.
about this. Yeah, fish and birds
So
don't
we're
count.
talking like four-legged.
Yeah. Or, whatever.
What animal would I say?
What animal is the most general animal?
God, this is tough. Do you have one?
Yes.
What?
Horse.
Really?
Every single animal is a horse, except for birds or fish. Name an animal.
You know what? I just thought beaver, and I'm like, yeah, I can kind of see.
That's a horse.
Yeah, that's kind
a
of the
beaver
teeth.
is a low horse with a flat tail.
Yeah. Wow.
Yeah.
Snakes, reptiles.
Snake is a horse with no legs.
No, it's not.
Yeah. Gecko, flat green horse. Yeah. Remember a horse head? Imagine if you smushed every part of it. If you smushed
Well,
everything.
now you can say that with anything.
No.
Imagine if it was a panther, but it looked like a snake.
No, a panther doesn't work. No.
No, that's.
Well, a panther is a horse. I'm saying, okay, anything like cat-like, you might be able to get away with dog.
Know what I'm gonna go with?
But I'm talking about a long head.
Know what I'm gonna go with?
What?
A hippo. Because it's like sort of reptilian, but also like mammally.
I get what you're saying, but a horse doesn't have any features that are so strong on it that you wouldn't be able to associate it with an animal. Like a hippo? What? A hippo's like a crocodile? Wow.
I'm thinking, like,
with
you
the
just
teeth,
shrink.
with 4 teeth?
Yeah.
No, it doesn't. No, dude.
I
Because
don't
if you're like,
get this
okay,
question.
watch. Okay, a dog is like a hippo.
Yeah.
As soon as I say hippo, you're picturing this thing with, and it's fat, and it's a horse is like, it's just an animal with like 4.
No, when you say horse, I picture a horse, dude.
No, dude, you don't picture a horse. You picture just
That-
something that is everything, dude. What I'm saying is the horse is the common denominator of all animals. And if you were to go to another planet...
Can I tell you what the real common denominator is?
What?
Jesus Christ, our Lord and Savior.
Oh, no.
Did you think about God?
Jesus loves me, this I know, for the Bible tells me so. That was a song we used to have to sing.
Did you really do these hand motions?
Yeah, I remember this one. Jesus, because it's the stigmatism. A stigmatism.
Dude.
Stigmata. Dude, I got a stigmatism. I think I might be a
Shit
saint.
looks blurry. Shit feels blurry.
Wait, yo. So if the guy from Pan's Labyrinth was a prophet, he would have
Yep.
astigmatism. Okay,
Dude, I've been trying to get Sam to watch Pan's Labyrinth.
my God.
And guess I think why she's hesitant.
the monsters or the devil? Is there
No.
witches?
No.
Something spelly? Spirits?
Nothing. It doesn't really have to do with the content of the movie. What do they speak?
Shut up! It's the subtitles.
You gotta read the subtitles.
Oh
dude.
my God. Dude, you know what's funny?
I think that's why. She didn't say why, but I think that's why.
I was watching Parasite. Such a good movie.
I
Oh
haven't
my
seen
God,
it. I
such a good
wanna
movie.
see it.
And I was thinking, I was like, oh, is Uncle gonna like the subtitles? And then I was like, wait,
deaf.
My uncle's deaf. All he does is read subtitles. So it's like, oh, perfect. He probably doesn't know what the fuck any movie language is in. Oh my God.
When you were younger, do you ever walk around your house with your eyes closed and be like, what would it be like to be blind? And like try to walk up stairs and stuff with your eyes closed?
I told you how I got over being afraid of the dark, right?
No, but I imagine it's some sort of crazy exposure therapy.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
So one time, I was 9, I think. I wasn't 10. I was like close to being 10. And my mom, she like asked me to run downstairs to get something from the laundry room, and like the light for the stairwell is at the top, and she's up there, and I'm at the bottom. I have like the basket of laundry, and I'm at the bottom of the stairs, and she looks at me, and
She goes,
has,
perfect.
She has this weird look on her face. She's like, she closes the door and shuts the lights off, and I go. And I'm like, I freak out for a second. She flicks the lights back on and opens it, and she's like, "Oh, I never didn't know if you were scared of the dark or not." So after she did that, I was like, I am scared. I am scared of the dark. So what I would do is I would go.
Wait. So you didn't think you were scared of the dark before that?
I don't think I was ever in like a dark. I never thought about it. I never like thought about what the things.
You
I
were
was,
just like when it was dark, you happened to be scared.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah,
It was just like a coincidence.
Dude, that's awesome.
So, I was like thinking, I was like, damn, I am scared of the dark. So, if anyone has like a boiler, like the boiler is like the scariest thing in the basement.
I feel like that would be like in a Rugrats episode.
Yes, and it's
the
like
boiler's like,
it's like yeah. So I was like, that's the scariest part. So I would shut all the lights off, and my room is like next to I would shut all the lights off, and I would go downstairs and sit behind the boiler in the dark. And I would sit there like as long as I could. And I would be like, and then I'd open my eyes and everything's pitch black. But after a while, after like a minute, you start to be able to see.
dude.
And I was like, dude, you could see, like, there is no dark. There's just the amount of light that you're not adjusted to yet.
Whoa. And you were almost 10 when you thought that.
I was just thinking like it's not dark. It's like you got to wait.
Dude, that is like one of the most Joe things I've ever heard. I feel like you always like
Exposure
if you had
therapy, baby.
if you had a gun, you'd be like, I have to shoot myself.
Yes,
I have to
that's
shoot
why I
myself
can't
in
get
the
a gun.
head.
That's why I can't get a gun. 'Cause
Have you ever like felt the stove? Like it's hot. I have to touch it.
100%. I slapped an egg yolk when I was making an egg with no shirt on to see if it would pop, and it did pop, but it went. Yeah. So like
That's so you, dude.
yeah, jumping off things. I don't like the idea that like something like I'm like scared of something like physical. I don't-
Atlantic City.
Atlantic City.
No, but the
Oh yeah, the window.
The windows.
Yo, so we're staying
we're
on.
about 1,000 stories up.
Yeah, we're super.
And we
high.
we walk into this beautiful room. It's got these big windows. And Joe, did you even say anything?
I looked at it. I think what I might have done was I might have gone over to it and went like.
I think you were like, I'm gonna run into
I was
this.
like, I think I could do it. So I backed up. I ran as fast as I could, and I just
Oh
jumped
my
and shouldered
God.
the window. We were on like the 65th floor, dude.
Jesus
They were like,
Christ.
yo!
I'm surprised like an alarm didn't go off.
I was like, dong.
Yeah.
Fell back down like, dude, I told you it
We're
would
good.
break.
It's safe.
They don't have $4 I could borrow it.
Yeah, that was a sad.
That was the worst. All I wanted to do was go to the Ripley's Believe It or Not museum. I was like, oh, that's cool. They have a
Dude,
Ripley's.
it looked so stupid. Out front, it
Do
had.
you want to take the placenta off the side of your glass?
Yeah. outside of it, it had like a floating faucet, but clearly it was just a clear tube.
Listen, all right. That's not the point. Oh, let's go to Atlantic City. Let's go gambling. How old are we? Like 20?
21, 22.
21. We were like just
Yeah.
old enough.
Well, didn't you come in last minute? Mm-hmm. Yeah, so we had known we were gonna, so we probably saved up a couple $100.
That's true.
And you were
I had
just like,
200.
I'll come.
I had $283, and literally all of it, except for the 13 that I bought that 10 sack with from that guy that I met under the bridge.
Christ.
All of it went to the room. So I might have. I think I had like an extra 10 for the
You have
Ripley's
a-
Museum.
Well, then you had enough. You had some for the roulette table too.
I played roulette once.
You lost everything.
I lost. I remember I went 5 to 10, and then I was like, bet it all.
To me, that seems like the beginning of your downward
Descent. Ooh, rough.
You were very sad. It was kind
Well,
of scary.
You don't even know what I did. You don't even know where I was. Remember I came back with bloody hands?
No, but I mean, it sounds right. I feel like so many things like that. I feel like you've come back with bloody hands so many times.
Yeah, dude. That used to be my thing. Buckets of broken glass. But listen, dude, it doesn't matter. But
Wait,
listen,
why were your hands bloody?
well, when I first started getting really like depressed, I would hit things.
Right, as one does when they're
Yeah.
depressed. I wouldn't get it because I don't get depression, but
Oh my god.
I can imagine.
Shut your fucking mouth. Listen, so I would hit things, and I remember one day when I was 18.
Oh,
Do you remember the week that my car was fucked with? There was a week when I was 18. I had a 98. It was when I was dating
you're the
Ashley. And
what was that noise?
like when you do the thing to bleep out names. But,
Clink, clink.
so I was driving the Jetta, and so I come outside one day, and my back windshield is
Yes,
I was,
yes,
I-
yes,
I was
yes,
shattered.
I remember
and
that, I remember that.
I'm saying it because like now that I'm thinking about it, it was probably her ex because there's literally no one else that would do this to me. But at the time, I was like, nah, dude, like I don't even some random dude. I didn't know shit about shit. So I come back. The back windshield is someone picked up a piece of the road and just whipped it through the back of my car and shattered my back windshield. I get the back windshield fixed. The next day, there's eggs all over my car, on the side of the car. The 2 days after that, someone threw a sheet cake on the hood, like a whole fucking cake. Poof.
But it was like perfectly intact. It was
Yeah.
wrapped up.
Yeah.
I think it was a gift.
It was my birthday. Now that I'm thinking about it. So I didn't fix the window yet. So I have like a back window with nothing. So
I remember that. I do remember that. Yeah.
So then I actually stayed at I think your place or maybe Dave's, probably Dave's. I stayed over because I never stayed at my boy's house. So I remember it was 7 a.m. and I got a call from Dave's mom, who like lives in the neighborhood. She's like, Joe, I was walking. She's like, I think someone threw a rock through your window. And I was like,
Yeah.
she said like a brick through your window. And I was like, yeah, like that's my back windshield. And she's like, no, it's the front.
Jesus
And I was like,
Christ.
are you fucking?
I
So
only remember the back. I don't remember the front.
I take the bus home. Dude, I walk up to my car. There's a fucking cinder block. Like, someone just went boom and right in the, like, almost at the base of the window. It was like the fucking corner of it, like sticking. I was like, yo.
Do you think this was the same person, or do you think someone just saw? They're like, "Oh, this car's fucked up."
Oh, like broken
But,
window
like, we're
theory?
just- yeah,
Literal
yeah.
broken window theory? Yeah,
Giuliani,
I
wrong.
think it
Wrong.
was the same. I think it was the same thing. I think it was
Did
the
you
same
do something
person.
to piss off the ex?
No, I mean,
you
I was just with her. I was a bitch back then, too. I didn't do anything. I didn't do anything, like, tough. I was, like, not. I called him out at a gas station once because he was following us.
like,
So I pulled into a gas station. I got out. I was like, come here. And, like, I talked to him kind of, like, a little stern. Like, oh, like, don't fucking
you
fuck-
throw another
whatever.
brick.
Yeah, something like that. I think I even asked him about it. I was like, oh, like, did you do this? And he was like, nah. And I was like, all right. Like, cause I didn't really think, it didn't, like, affect me that, but it was like, dude, it was, like, comical. Coming back, I was like, are you
To be honest, I
kidding
don't
me?
like. I might have gone like tough guy, but if he said no, kept saying no, what am I gonna do? Like he didn't say yes.
Yeah, what am I going to say? I don't believe you.
Yeah.
Yeah, but I mean, it is what it is, but
Yeah.
Atlantic City, shitty. Oh, punching.
Yeah. So how did
punching.
that? Yeah, punch.
So when I got the windshield broken, I collected all the glass in a bucket. So I had like a big bucket
I think you actually told me about this before.
of like, if you know how a windshield breaks, it's like the little it looks like
It's
know,
meant to
Johnny
shatter so you
Rocket's
can just
ice.
go through
yeah,
it, right?
exactly. Yeah, so it's like a bunch of little pieces.
Johnny Rocket's ice.
That's exactly what it's
We
like.
have that at my work.
Dude, where else do they have that? Coffee bean. Is there coffee beans
Just
on here?
munching on. Oh, anyways,
Yeah.
Your
so-
depression.
Yeah, so I'm sad. So I really liked the like visceral nature of like blood and the smell of it, like rust and salt. I don't know, it's calming.
yeah, that's,
don't ask
that's,
questions.
that's what I think.
So I would punch the bucket like, bah, 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 and it was like perfect. It had a little bit of give, but it was like okay, whatever.
You would punch like the glass in the bucket.
No, I'd punch the side of the bucket because I like the sound of the glass.
Maybe.
No, I would punch
You're
inside
punching
the
a
bucket.
bucket of glass. So
That's
who
true.
knows? Like
Exactly.
you're not the
Yeah,
most
yeah.
logical person.
At this point, yeah. So that's what I would do. So then when we were in Atlantic City, I was very like, it was like a weird like deep depression, but I didn't really know what it was. So I went to fucking.
I feel like we were on our way to Atlantic City, and you're like, "Can I come?" And we're like, "Oh, do you have money for the hotel?" And you're like, "I think so."
Yeah. Oh my god, I
Like-
was such a pathetic
Like,
figure.
okay.
Yeah. So we go to Atlantic City. They don't want to go to the Ripley's Believe It or Not Museum with me, so
It's
I
a
go.
waste of fucking money and
It was
time.
$10, so I go alone. And the fact that before I didn't have, there was a point in my life where I didn't have $10. Like, what? I have so many $10 bills.
So many, at least two, 3.
2 or 3.
Well, didn't you run out of cash today? Joe ran out of cash.
I did run out of
He was
cash
gonna
today.
buy a
Nice.
$5 scratch ticket,
But I only had
you
$4
only had
in
$4.
total.
Wow, and you didn't even buy.
Well, I need the $2 for the gas home. Yeah.
Okay, so your tank is full right now.
I might jerk off 6 or 7 dudes to get a little more gas, but
Dude, all you have to do is jerk me off.
wow, that's nice. I'm sorry, dude, but camaraderie isn't gonna get me home. So I went to the Ripley's Believe It or Not Museum by myself. Side note, fucking stupid museum, bro. It was so
Dude,
dumb.
I
was
said, the
cool.
attractions outside were like illusions. But no.
It was like if you took the book and just cut the stuff out and blew it up, and like it was just life-size pages of the book.
I said,
wow.
I just remember the floating fountain, but it was like you could
In a
see
tube, yeah.
you could see
There's
the
a guy
clear
underneath, like-
tube. Yeah. I can't keep spitting up this tube.
Also, we have guy who always spits in a tube.
Whoa!
So anyway,
Unlimited spit guy.
so I do the fucking museum, and you come out the other side. And
How approximately
long was I in there?
how long would you say it takes to go?
12 minutes.
12 minutes. So
Nothing. It's
almost
just like
almost $1 a minute. here.
Almost. Well, I had not done spending money at this
I-
point. So I had $5, and you go outside.
He's at a casino, by the way. So we're at a casino, and he's at the.
I'm actually down the strip
Yeah.
near the guys with the handheld pedicabs.
Yeah,
like,
just so there's like Caesar's Palace,
and then
stuff.
me with my $5 bill. Like, do I eat or do I play this game?
Sorry, guys, more goddamn technical difficulties. So and
listen.
my voice cracked again while I'm saying technical difficulties.
Oh, dude, it's
but so if
it's
anyone can help us,
unfortunate.
but anyways,
So
go
listen.
ahead, Joe.
So I don't know what part we cut at.
Currency exchange.
Currency exchange, yeah. So, dude, literally, you take your 5, put it in a machine, and it gives you a fake 5. It was the most pointless set of.
I thought you were
steps.
gonna say like you give him a 5 and it gives you $4.
No,
in
that would have,
Ripley
dude.
bucks.
That would have crippled me financially. You don't understand?
Dude, that's like music festivals. Like we used to go to Mystery
yeah.
Land. It's $30, and it's like the exchange rate is like 50 cents per dollar.
Damn.
Like, great. So
I just want some chicken.
So you look at you're like, oh, Heineken's $5, but it's really like $10. Great. Anyways, go on.
So I switch it for the fake 5, and I put the $5 bill. Fake 5, and the face is like
Wait. Does it look cool? The fake 5?
the fake 5 looks like I made it on Microsoft Paint.
Like the edges are all rough. Like
I paid
someone's
for
back
nothing.
there. It's like fuck.
The
I'm cutting
paper
this out.
quality, it looks like dude, like
Like
pulp
Monopoly
paper.
money?
Yeah, like you would print a sexual comic on it in the 1900s.
Was it a good size?
It was this big.
Here's your money, sir.
It was this. Like you ever see there's the Wild Wild West or whatever with no, the guy that created Family Guy.
Oh, A Thousand Ways to Die
in the West. Where the
I
guy
heard that
goes,
wasn't
he
good.
goes, "I'll bet $1," and everyone's like, "Oh!" And he takes out like this huge dollar, and they're like,
Was that a good movie?
It was all right.
I heard it wasn't good.
You don't like anything.
No,
So
that's
listen. So I go into this thing, and like it's a booth, probably like I don't know, like 20 feet wide, 20 feet long by like 10 feet wide. And you close the curtain behind you, and you're like, it's all dark, and you're like, what is, like, there's no button or anything. So I'm like, this is fucking, so I step forward, and it goes,
That's kind of cool. That
Dude,
sounds cool.
It was dope.
That sounds dope.
So it like there's a fog machine and you're like and you're like going under and I'm like and at one point and I'm going like I'm doing dun, 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 and there's like music playing and I roll and I'm doing it and I get to the other side and I hit the button and I turn around and some kid who is just near enough me in age where it's embarrassing has pulled the curtain back and is watching me do this and I'm like.
Dude, it just
He's like
keeps
20
getting
feet
more...
away, and I'm just like,
hey, bro, you done? You been in
and
there
he's
for
like,
15 minutes.
Oh, he goes, oh, that's pretty cool. And I'm just like, and dude, so I shit you not, I just walked through all the lasers, and I just went outside.
Oh my god.
And I was like, ugh.
Wait, I thought you said you did that a couple times.
You had to go, I don't think.
Maybe not. I could have made that up. So
I
you
coulda
did
made it up
it.
then.
You had a lot of fun.
I did it the
You were
first
just
time, and
starting
then
to
you
feel-
hit the button, and then the lasers, and if you hit a laser, it goes, and then that one turns red.
So
I
you
turn
were
around,
just
and this
like
dude
starting
is
to
just
feel
like,
good. Like, yeah, this is fun.
yeah.
And
There's
there's
this
some
guy
idiot
here
in
with
there.
like a flat brim hat, like a classic kid that's like, oh, this kid's gonna like make fun of me.
Oh,
Yeah.
Oh, and I imagine them all turning red as you walk by all the lasers. It's just.
Oh, and at the end it's like,
sad.
"Boop."
You've got the lowest score.
You've got 0 points.
You've got depression.
And at the end, like this little thing opens, it just pops out a Zoloft. You're like, so yeah, so I left, and I don't know if you've ever been to Atlantic City, but Atlantic City is fucking
It's
the worst place I've ever seen in my
Disgusting.
life. Oh my god.
So the hotel, they trick you. The
Dude.
hotel was dope.
The hotel looked like what's the word? Dystopian, like iRobot, like
Well-
that. The only building glowing.
It was
in this broken.
I think it was brand new,
Oh my
and
God,
like
the bu-
because
what
Atlantic
was it
City
called?
sucks. It like the
Borgata. The Borgata.
yeah, I think it was like $200 a night. It was like dirt cheap. It was so nice, but then you step on the strip. Oh my god!
Listen, I'm not even talking about the strip. I'm talking about where I went.
Not the
that
strip,
night.
the boardwalk.
No, I'm not talking about the boardwalk. I'm talking about the actual city of Atlantic
That's
City.
so sad. Driving in there,
You go outside, dude. The houses looked like a Tim Burton film. Like they're literally
Dude,
like
it's
sagging.
scary.
Oh my god, it was so bad.
and so like our buddy's dad took us, and he goes, "You guys, do whatever you want. Don't leave the boardwalk.
Don't leave the
because
boardwalk.
it's like literally probably
The
like the
hood.
top 5 worst neighborhoods in the
Horrible.
country."
So I'm walking. Oh, this is before I ever.
Right, and so like we said, if you give Joe a gun, he's gonna shoot himself in the hand. If you tell Joe not to leave the boardwalk because he's walking into the worst neighborhood in the country, guess where he's going, buddy?
Going there. So before this, this was the daytime. So the daytime was cool. I was just like, I was walking in the
It
city.
was nice. It was very nice.
Well, I mean, it was light out. So I'm walking and I end up under a bridge, and I'm like sad, So I start piling rocks up and like punching the rocks. So
As you do.
Yeah. So my knuckles are leaking. I get to this. I start walking away from the highway. Dude, I walked all the way to this other hotel and shit. And so I jumped the fence. And at this point, it's starting to get dark. So I go at the boardwalk, and I'm alone. My knuckles are bleeding. But at
we
this
certainly
point,
weren't gonna go with them.
yeah, at this point, I'm kind of, dusting them off. This kid comes up to me. He's got a hat on. He's got like a hoodie on. He's like, "Yo, what's up, man?" He's like, "How you doing?" I was like, "Bro," I was like, "Do you
Bad.
have?" I was like, "I'm fine." I was like, "Do you have any weed?" I was like, "Do you have a 10-sack I can get?" And he's like, "Yeah." He's like, "You want to just come with me?" And I was like, "Sure." Now, see, here's the thing.
Sure.
Here's the thing.
Oh my god.
I am unrobbable at this point.
has
Not because
nothing.
I'm tough, but
He has
I have
nothing.
nothing. So he was probably trying to steal my phone. That's what I think he was trying to do. So
What are you gonna say? Why? Like, what did he? Wasn't he like, "Yo, my phone's not working" or something?
at one point he asked me for the phone. He said, "I want to use your phone to like make the call."
And he was like, "Oh fuck, all right, never mind."
So we're walking into it's dark at this point. We're walking in the hood, and I'm looking around. I'm like, this is a fucking cartoon. Like, this is the shittiest place I've ever been.
dude, I remember even like the liquor store was like a step off of the boardwalk,
Oh,
and that was
yeah.
like, nope,
I
go
remember,
back.
yeah.
And the dude was like,
were-
he was like, "Y'all want a haircut?" And we
Yeah,
were like, "No."
dude.
And he's like, "Where y'all from?" We're like, "Rhode Island." He's like, "New York." We're like, Rhode Island. He's
You're like, man, I love the Mets.
Man, I love Long
You like
Island.
Jason Giambi? Like, what are all these things?
I think you were like, you don't know what Rhode Island is. He's like, nah.
Nah.
You're like, we don't want to hear it. Good day, sir.
Good day to you. My hair is the purple length. Thank you.
Goodbye.
So we start walking into the hood, and he goes, yo, I need to make a call. I want to call the guy. He's like, can I use your phone? I was like, yeah, sure. So I hand him my phone. My phone is a flip phone with no back.
It wasn't that long ago, so.
How long was it? It was 7 years ago.
iPhones had been out for
iPhones
a
had been
long
out.
time.
There were Blackberries. Yeah.
Most phones were just touchscreen.
Because what I would do is I would flip my phone, I'd get mad, and I'd always snap them. And I'd always have to ask my friends, you guys have any old Verizon phones? So forever, dude, I used everyone's old Verizon phone. So he looks at my phone, and he doesn't even use it. He doesn't even.
Goes, never mind.
He goes, oh, damn. He like turns it over,
I forgot
and I'm
his
like,
number.
if it's off, you gotta hold the battery because you would have to
me
push
see
it
it.
in. Let me say,
Yeah, you should be good now.
just tape around it. The tape's over the 7. Don't use the 7.
The 7 doesn't. The 4 doesn't work.
The 4 is the 7, the 3 is the 2. 8 calls 911. Don't use the 8.
Don't press 8.
Don't press 8. So he gives me my phone back, and he's like, how much money you got? And I was like, $13. And I took it out, and I was like, that's why I just want a 10-sack. And he's like, literally like,
He must have been like,
dude,
this guy's so sad.
he was like, damn. He's like, I think I can hook you up. Hold up. So we're walking for a while. We're in the hood, and he's like, I can't, because I'm white. He's like, I can't have you come over here with me. So I'm like, okay.
Do you think as you're walking, he's assessing like, can we rob this dude?
Yeah, absolutely. But at this point, I'm like, this has already happened. I'm like so broke at this point.
You have no. What are they gonna take your shirt?
They're not going to take anything from me. No one's going to take anything from me. If anything, they're just going to beat me up for no reason, in which case, I deserve it. I'm walking in the middle
Yeah,
of
you shouldn't be
fucking,
over here.
you know, it's the fucking...
Yeah, he probably went in and was like, "This guy, I got this guy, but he has nothing."
Yeah, and they're like, dude, just honestly, make it a little fatter.
Yeah, put it extra.
So what I did was, I was like, so I'm sitting on the curb in the hood. I'm just like sitting there. I'm just waiting for this dude. Like 5 minutes go by, 10 minutes go by. And I'm like, this fucking guy stole my $10, man. Like, fuck, that's what I'm thinking. I'm like,
going
this
in there, bro.
Dude, I literally, because I saw where he went in, and I was like, I'm waiting, like, I'm getting my $10 back, dude. I only have $3.
You were like,
Bro, I've been like that the whole time I was broke. It's the same thing. If you, like, 10, that's my entire...
you didn't think like, if
No.
I go in there, someone's gonna shoot me
No, because why would you?
because you're just walking in there.
You went in there with my $10, dude. Long story. He comes out. He comes out with a sack, and he's like, "All right, man." Like, and he starts. And I was like, "Yo," I was like, "You want to smoke?" And he's like, "Oh yeah, sure, fuck it." So we get a Dutch. We roll up. We go into the bridge, under the boardwalk on the beach.
So now you have no money because you bought a Dutch.
I have $3. Oh man, how did we?
How
get
much is a Dutch? $1?
Honestly, at that
$1.50?
point, I was probably getting those 50-cent dirt Dutches. Those 45.
I don't even know
yeah.
they made Dutches for $50.
They make some gross Dutches. Yeah, you're cracking. It's like.
Yeah,
Oh,
well,
just,
there's no leaf in there.
Style this in here. Smoke that. So we smoke, and actually, you saw the guy that I'm talking about when we were leaving. I don't know if you remember. When we were leaving the hotel, I said hi to somebody
Yes.
on the way out.
Mm-hmm.
This dude, the next morning, we were outside. We were leaving like that morning, and I left and I went to walk on the boardwalk. And this was before you. I saw him come out from sleeping under the boardwalk. Like,
Aw,
and I was
so
like,
nice.
oh, damn. I was like, who's laughing now, you broke fuck? Yeah, that's right, bitch.
Yeah, dude.
And then
you
he
were-
came out, and I saw him, like, in the distance, and then we went in the hotel, and now that I might have even met him in front of the hotel, because he was, like, kind of, like, hanging out, like, casing it
Yeah,
almost,
yeah,
like,
yeah.
seeing it, like. So I remember we were leaving, and I saw him, and he saw me, and I was like, oh, what's up, man? Like, how you been? He's like, oh, shit, what's good, dude? Like, I was like, how was last night? Oh, it was fun. Like, he's like,
It was fun. You want to maybe do it again sometime?
Dude, oh, my God.
That was. I've done a lot of sad things in my life. Even like that was just so sad. It was so sad. Even for it was because like we didn't have money to gamble, and it's not like
Oh, you mean the whole thing?
the whole thing was sad. It was just
Yeah,
sad in
the
general.
whole thing was
'Cause,
sad in general.
Like it's not like Vegas where you can go get like dollar beers. There are like clubs everywhere.
Yeah.
This dude, me and Dom, there was one club me and Dom went into. Beers were $15. We got one beer, and we stood outside, and Dom's talking to the security guard. He's like,
I am
I bounced
secu-
too. And he goes, no, shit, you bounce. And I'm just like, gotta
Do
milk
you-
this $15 beer, because
you-
I'm 6, and I don't have fucking money for another one.
Do you remember not having money, dude?
Yeah, so I always lived within my means.
Yeah, you did. I did not. I've never lived.
So
within
I
my
never
means.
like, I never had it in my head like I need like, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, you've never gotten used to buying a lot of things or like.
No, I've always been like, what I have is what I have. So that's what, I wouldn't go out and spend all my money on one thing.
Yeah, I don't do that anymore. What?
You gotta get a little closer to the mic.
I don't do that anymore. But I definitely used to. Oh.
I like how you pull it closer and then you go like this.
Well, it's because I want it like.
Keep the pop filter as close to the mic as possible.
Really? Okay.
Because you're gonna pull the pop filter and that's not the mic.
How's this? Ooh.
Beautiful.
Nice.
Now that we're an hour in, you got the levels perfect.
But yeah, Atlantic City, dude, was like. Do you remember? All right. Do you remember when all this shit is coming back to you? You remember the girls, right? That we were like, we had the shittiest attempt to like hook up with.
Yes,
It was like me.
yes.
I was like, I went up. I was like, hey, look,
Yeah.
what are you doing? She's like, I have a boyfriend. I don't have a phone. My friends are coming to pick me up. I'm like, all right, well.
Yeah. And we ate lunch at like a strip club, but they couldn't strip, and it was like it was
we all went
sad.
for a walk. We're like, oh, let's fucking do something. But dude, do you remember the day we got there? We went out to eat. Dom's dad bought us
Yep.
lunch.
Yep.
And do you remember what the guy at the bar told us about what they used to do on the boardwalk to the horses?
No, kill them.
Well,
Wait, because I vaguely remember it.
apparently, and this is not just Atlantic City. This is like places where there's a dock.
You don't know. Yes. Yep. Say it. Yep.
Apparently, in the days of aught in Atlantic
In the
City,
days of
aka probably like 40 years ago, probably not that long ago, they would put a horse on a raised platform.
oh my god.
They would somehow like get this horse up there, and the
Come
horse
on,
would
buddy.
be standing on essentially like a plank, like a diving board. And the horse is like terrified because he's like, "This is the last place I'm supposed to be."
Do you know why they used a horse?
No, because he can swim.
No, because it's like if you think of every animal, the
How did I walk into that?
you were so like, oh, you know,
You've been
you're
getting
so
me.
fucking stupid, dude.
Shit,
You're
bro.
so dumb.
Not as dumb as this horse. Because this horse. So what they would do is they would put him on this diving board, and people would come and watch, and they'd go, "All right, you guys ready?" They would just
Kill
clunk.
that horse.
Kill that horse!
Everyone say it with me.
So fucked up. Well, they would dump it from like 40 feet above the water into the ocean, and the horse would be like, and the thing would plop in, and then sure enough, it would resurface and would swim back to land. And
Wait, it swam back?
yes, horses can swim.
No, I know that, but not when you drop it from 30 feet.
Well, yeah, it's a horse. I mean, it's
They're
not
big. Have you ever seen a fucking moose?
giant.
Dude,
I saw a moose in person.
they're like 20 feet
I saw
high.
a couple moose in person. Actually,
It's moose eye.
oh wow,
Is one
It's
moose.
Moses.
Moses.
That's what it
Moses.
is.
Yeah.
Dude, you know where I saw a moose? I was in the Rocky Mountain. No, that was a crackhead. I was in the Rocky Mountain National.
Would you say that was a crackhead?
That was the Grand Canyon.
Oh.
no.
That was a crackhead.
Equally as yeah.
we saw this.
And
We saw
I
a moose eye.
I saw. I was when you go to the Rocky Mountain National Park, you can drive on something called Trail Ridge Road, which takes you to
Moose country.
the top of the mountains, which is the tundra. Anything between 11,000 feet and 14,000 feet is the tundra, and it's always cold. It's always cold, and it's usually snowing.
And the tundra.
And it's trippy because it's like you think like different places like geologically, but like elevation wise, if you go up there, it's always cold. It's always like the same temperature. And then like the other thing underneath that, like 7 to 11 or whatever, is a different. So you went up to, dude, when I say it was 90 degrees at the base of this mountain, you get on Trail Ridge Road, you go up there, it's snowing. There's bighorn sheep.
Oh, God.
And I'm driving, dude. I think I have a video on my Instagram. And you just look to the road because it's kind of a line because people are just kind of looking around like people are driving slow. But it's not like traffic because everyone in every car is like, where the fuck am I?
Yeah,
How is
yeah.
it snowing? There's a moose right next, probably 4
like,
feet away from my car, dude. He's just like,
Dude, he
standing.
could just like stomp on your car, walk away. Even at the Grand Canyon, I'm like, dude, are those fucking bison? Like it was kind of scary.
Remember we came
it was
in?
Like it was kind of fucking scary.
Those
people
bison-
were like right next to him taking pictures. I'm like,
And
bro,
you're like,
I don't.
you know, you just drove a bison here,
Yeah.
right? Like,
I don't know, dude.
those were huge.
They were gigantic.
And remember when? I don't know if you remember when we were leaving. I was like, "Where's all the bison? Where did they go?"
Fucking home.
Yeah, right. Where did they go?
Probably dinner time or something.
Coming across country, free range cattle. Where you're
Talk
like,
about free range.
where the fuck do they live, dude? You'll drive next to the highway, or you'll be on the highway. There's like
All corn, by the way.
All-
That's all.
oh my God,
That's all that's in America is fucking corn.
corn and maybe a wheat. I don't.
One wheat.
It's one of these.
I don't understand how there's like world hunger. There's so much fucking corn.
so much corn, but me personally, I've had 76 ears of corn today. So
Yeah,
That
you should
makes
see
sense.
shit. It's just an ear of corn.
it's just just a little file. But dude, like you'd see a cow and you wouldn't see a barn, you wouldn't see
Nothing,
you would
dude.
see nothing. And then like 20 miles later, you'd see this factory in the distance. You're like, is that like a cow factory?
And you just see like Purdue lit up.
And it's like and they keep shooting these cows and they keep landing.
Dude, yeah, there's like a little wire fence separating them and the highway, and it's just all fucking cows.
Because I mean, yeah, what if like one cow's like, you know what, dude? I think we can get out of here.
Dude, you know what me and Sam did once? We went to this farm.
Jared's girlfriend.
Yeah, we might have already established that. Maybe not. But so we went to this farm and they do like you go on a little hike on the farm with goats. You know goats like you can just let them go and they follow you?
Really?
Yeah, you just let them go and they all stay together and just follow you. It was like fucking awesome. It was so cool. Goats are so cute. Like so everyone got a goat and you put them on a leash. But they're like, yeah, you can just let it go. And you let it go and it just follows all the other goats.
What?
It was dope. We should do it.
What about those goats that faint?
That's all goats. But you gotta
All
go.
goats do that?
Yeah, you have to go. Whoa!
Shut up. All goats do
No,
that?
I don't think so. I don't know.
I think all goats do that. Someone told me that.
You go Trump. Won again! Yeah.
I saw it when I was in, God, one of them. I was in a rehab in Utah. And they use Damn, dude. I'm saying horses again.
Number 23.
Fucking. Dude, the number 23, but he sees horses everywhere.
Can I just say something? I'm very drunk.
Really?
I think so.
I haven't been drinking in a while. I mean. Oh! What did I think was going to happen? Okay, well.
This is only because... Wait, can I... I can drink on camera, right? I'm not going to get fired.
How old are you?
15.
Ah, that might be an issue.
But I'm not at work.
Because I'm 80 and I have a boner. One of us is in trouble.
Okay.
And it's you.
Oh, God.
But listen, they used horses. That's a whole bottle of champagne.
We pop champagne like it's champagne. And when I tell you I got champagne, it's a pain.
So they use horses for.
Wait, this whole thing hasn't been recording.
Shut the fuck up.
Just kidding. I've been getting you, dude.
I am so.
I've been getting you so good.
I'm
You've
very-
changed, bro.
I know.
You've changed.
I really have. My boy told me that the other day because he was like, "Oh, like we should go out, tagging." And I was like, "I don't know, dude. I'm like,
That's
not trying
illegal.
To... I'm like, yeah. And he's like, "What the fuck?"
Wait,
happened?"
really?
I just don't like it that much to go. The thing,
I feel like tagging the thing is like the thrill of it, right? Because you
Yeah.
could just draw.
yeah. The thing
You
is,
know?
I mean, all the stuff that I've done is the thing that I love are like very high, like the bridge.
Yeah, I think that's cool. Like,
That's what I like.
If you can get to like, they're like, how
Yeah.
the fuck did he tag that?
Hypothetically.
Hypothetically, but if you're just like, let's tag the street right here.
But I understand like the the exposure of it. But anyway, so horses. So fucking in rehab they took us to this place in Utah.
I remember.
And
You
the-
told me this.
yeah.
They all gave you.
We each
all
got a horse. Yeah, we each got a horse and like
Joe stabbed
and
it. No, I'm just kidding. He didn't stab it.
I stabbed
He
it and
punched it a bunch of
I
times.
you look over, I'm living in it like the tauntaun. I'm like, warm.
I am the horse.
Oh, you failed rehab, sir.
You good. Go
You're
do
probably
drugs.
better off doing drugs.
Do drugs.
He's sleeping in the horse again. So we go to this farm, and I wish I could go back to all these rehabs not as a drug addict, because honestly, they're like pretty cool.
They seem
camps.
very nice.
Yeah.
You showed me one. It was like they were like cool with smoking.
Yeah,
It was like,
yeah,
that looks-
high sobriety.
I was
That's
like,
the
that
last one
looks
I went to. Yeah. Yep. I can say I went. I can't tell you who I went with, but I went with a couple famous people.
I know who you went with. Oh, not a famous person.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Yeah. Vows
He's asked
secrecy.
about you.
Really? How
Oh,
is
but
it?
I think he asked about you when you were driving across.
That was
country.
my regret, because I didn't want to room with him, because I was like, oh, like he's gonna remind me of home. But he's a mad cool dude. And he was
Oh, he's
cool
very
in there.
cool. He's
yeah,
very
he was
cool,
cool
yeah,
in there.
yeah.
I was like, I
He's
would have
chill.
rather, because my roommate kept telling me how to fucking hide heroin in shampoo bottles, and he's like, he's the one who showed me how to cheek those yellow pills, and we would snort them. That were
What were they?
they were Clonidine, which is
Klonopin and grenadine.
No. Yeah, exactly.
It burns.
Yeah, it's $5 from 5 to 7 p.m.
Happy hour.
So it's
Wait, what-
like
yeah, what-
Klonidine is a blood pressure medicine. So it'd be like, check this out. Klonopin, is a benzo for
Yep.
anxiety.
Yep.
They would give us Klonidine because it sounded the same, and it's a blood pressure medicine, so it would technically calm you down because it would lower your blood pressure. But like people would literally, off the placebo effect, you take these, you either cheek them or swallow. I used to swallow and just throw them back up. And you break them up and you'd snort them off the sink.
So wait, whoa. You'd swallow it, throw it back up, and then crush it up and snort it.
It's not a pill, it's a capsule.
Okay, so
Yeah.
you swallow it, throw it up, take the powder out, and snort it.
Yeah.
Get out.
I know, right?
That's fucking gross.
Isn't that
I
gross?
remember at one point you would just snort shit. I'm like, dude, you snorting this isn't gonna. Do
Yeah, that's what
like,
I mean.
just
Yeah,
take it.
That's what I mean. That's when it was like you're a real drug addict if you're like, I'm just trying to do something.
Yeah, I'm like, dude, just take it. It's gonna
Yeah.
do.
Yeah.
Like,
So we used anyway, another kid rehab horses. So they took us to the horses. So they took us to this.
took us to the horses.
They took us to this farm and they gave us each a horse, and they were like, "All right, first, what you're gonna do is
Don't
there's
kill
like-
it.
Don't kill it." And then I'm like, "What was number
Don't
2?
kill it.
Maybe I might be good with number 2. Yeah, maybe I could still. Is there a back? You got tape? So so they put all these barrels in this like big. I have no idea what to call it. It's like a horse arena. Like a big area.
I just imagine you're walking in like gladiator style, and it's like the Coliseum.
They just
Are
feed
you
us.
not
They feed us
entertained?
to the lions like the fucking Christians, dude. Like, this isn't a rehab.
Whoever survives gets
This isn't a
Suboxone.
rehab. This isn't a rehab. This is a rehab. It's another little sacrifice thing, dude. I heard
The
about
winner
this.
gets methadone.
Oh my god! Imagine it comes up in a raised platform. You have to climb the pole to get to the. Oh my god! Like that like Middle Eastern game with the goat's head.
Sad.
So they're walking us. They have the horses like a bunch of barrels set up in a big circle, and they're like, all right. So first thing you have to do is like get to know your horse. So I go up to the horse and I'm like, what's up, horse? Like, what's good? Now-
I'm gonna sing while you do this.
Okay,
Getting
please don't. Okay, so the horses.
I
I can't focus. I can do that. I can't.
There you go.
I'm
Smoke
already
again.
smoking.
Go
See what I
smoke
mean?
again. He's such a drug addict, dude. He tries to snort weed. That's how addicted to weed.
One day I'm gonna snort weed. I'm gonna get so high, dude. And guess what? I won't be sad anymore. And then guess who's gonna be laughing then? It's gonna be Joe because he snorted weed and he's so high that he's laughing. So listen. So we have all the horses, and you want one? Oh, Jared!
You're so lucky I was holding
I'm
on to my
fucking
drink.
loser. Oh
If
wow!
I wasn't
I know.
holding-
You would have been pissed. The glass would have shattered.
There would have been cherry juice all over the place, and you would have gone. You would have gone. Well, I think it's.
That's not what I would have done, dude. I would have held
always do
everyone
that.
because I'm a
You're gonna
bitch.
go, I'm gonna hop on my horse and get on out of here.
So we had to walk the horses around this fucking thing. I don't even want to fucking tell this. Anyway, they're saying like if you bond with
Is
an
it?
animal.
Wait. Is there like a good point to this?
I guess the point, if I had to say, was I was pretty good with the horse. I think I was. I was proud of it.
I thought you were gonna say like you ate it shit, like something funny. So you walked the horse around and you were like, "That was a pretty good day."
Yeah, it was pretty nice because you
Good.
start.
So
with-
I'm glad we took 30 minutes for you to talk about that.
That was a part of my life that I was really proud of.
Well, guess what? You shouldn't be.
Something that really changed me. Okay. We'll be back with an ad for Marshall's Rug Gallery.
That's from Bad Friends.
Yep.
Thanks for being a
bad
bad friend.
We can't say that.
No, we
we
can't.
can't say that.
So, like, we went out. We had Joe threw like a Joe threw like a little temper tantrum, and he's like,
I'm not.
I didn't throw a temper.
"Yeah, he did." Listen, he was like,
I'm not into this right now. I need to smoke a cigarette.
So we went outside and smoked a cigarette, and he was like, "Dude," he was like, I can't do this right now. I think I need to leave." And I was like, "Joe, come on. We're gonna go inside. Let's talk about. We're gonna talk about your trip to Cali." And he goes, "No, I don't want to talk about that. It's already ruined." And I was like, "No, let's just go in. We've got something to talk about." And then he finally he goes, "Fine, but you're buying me dinner." And I go, "Okay, that's fine. That's fine. I'll buy you dinner." So we come inside, and we think we're gonna talk about his journey to Cali, but he stopped being a little brat, and it just kind of segued into a really nice conversation. And I'm glad you stopped being a little pussy piece of shit.
Are you mad that I threw the paper towel at you?
No, that has nothing to do with it.
Oh, okay.
I'm just saying I'm glad you stopped being a little fucking annoying little brat. And I'm glad, and I'm happy for you. And I'm happy that you really bonded with that horse.
Oh man, can I tell you what actually happened? This is what really happened. We go outside. Jared's like, my dick goes in.
My dick goes in?
My dick always goes in. And I go, did you go to the doctor? He's like, the doctor won't even touch it. And I go, if your dick goes in and the doctor won't touch it, maybe you could pull it out. He goes, what am I gonna do? Touch it. No.
Mine was way funnier than
The
yours,
last
dude.
part I lost it
Yeah,
a little
you
bit.
lost
Okay,
it.
listen, no,
This
we
is
really
what I'm talking
talked
about. And now he's gonna have to have another cigarette, and he's gonna go, "We need to cut your part."
My
'Cause your
God,
He's gonna go.
this is not what I do,
He's
bro.
gonna go. He's gonna go.
Fucking-
He's gonna go, dude. Listen, your part was funnier than mine, and I'm supposed to be the funny one. And he's mad because the piano's not working.
So
he's got. He's got like no.
You are painting such like
he's
a
got nothing.
believable picture.
He's got
of me.
nothing he can like show off right now,
Oh my God!
except
Yo.
that he's done drugs.
Yo, you are going off, dude. You fucking loser.
It's fine. Like it's fine. That's this is therapy mostly for you.
This is pretty good.
It's okay. That's who you are, and that's fine. I'm like,
Keep going.
I chose to do this with you.
Yeah.
I'm like basically your sponsor.
Yeah.
Yeah, and I get it. And he's like he's making this a joke, but it really affects all of us. Like
No.
it's very annoying. Yeah, look at him. He's like such a he's such a brat about things. Ugh, like this champagne. I bought this champagne, and he was like, "This is a joke, right?" And I go, "What do you mean? You said to buy champagne?"
Let me say something. Let me do a quick thing. Jared, he's very funny. I like when he does stuff like this. When my dad was never around when I was little, right? So listen. So we used to make a lot of jokes about my dad.
His
never being
dead,
around.
dumb dad. Well, he wasn't dead.
He was dead.
He was just dumb.
He was dumb. Now he's dead and dumb. So they would make jokes about.
Have you ever seen Rocket Power? You know the episode where
Really
Squid's dad comes and Squid's like, "Yeah, we're gonna spend time together," and he's like, "Yeah, sports, sure." And then he takes all the friends out and they go to crazy fun time,
Yep.
and he never spends time with Squid.
Yes.
That was Joe's dad.
Yes. So listen. So we would make fun of that, right? When we would hang out in mixed company, and Jared, see, you don't know where I'm going with
No,
this.
I have no clue.
So
I have no
okay,
idea.
see, because here's the thing. So Jared gets very comfortable, and he doesn't understand that outside of this, people are nice people. So we would hang out with girls specifically, and we'd make a joke, right? We'd like be laughing or joking about something,
But
and then Jared would go, "Oh, why? Because your dad's never around?" And I would go,
Yeah, you'd act like it really affected him. I'm like, dude, but you just said that the other time.
Nope.
And like, yeah.
"Dude."
But his dad is dead, and
My dad is
was a
dead.
bad dad. That's just the truth,
See, the thing is, I'm like, the first part was funny, but I've heard it so many times that like right now I'm literally looking for a paper towel, so it seems like he's really offending.
Well,
me,
because
not.
because like his dad has been like not in his life for so long.
Yes.
That he's just so good at blocking this out.
Yes, very good.
Yeah,
at it.
so he just blocks it out.
I'm not good at it, but like if I let any of it in,
He's gonna.
I'll break in half,
he's gonna
dude.
break in half. And the thing is, and it sucks because his dad was very rich. He was a
So rich,
He was a very
dude.
rich chef, and he used to make.
Oh my god!
He had a
dude.
specialty dish.
It's so funny that you can, like.
He had a specialty dish, and this like a lot
Oh
of
my god! The fucking.
like restaurants and Gordon
Listen,
Ramsay tried to.
Okay, one day I went to my psychotic dad's house. Okay.
He's not psychotic. He was a very revered chef. He just didn't have time for you because he had so many restaurants that he had to manage.
So I go to his house and he's like, "I'm gonna make you something I always make."
Wait. So this is like in the midst of you're kind of going through shit at this time.
Well, I mean, at this point, so's he.
Right, but I'm saying this is like a pivotal moment in your life.
I haven't seen my dad in a long time. I haven't seen at this point. I hadn't seen my dad in 5 years. When I was 20, he said,
Wait, this sounds cool.
I wish we could get the bleachers on here. From Doric.
Oh, yeah. No one's
Sounds
gonna.
kind of like. It does kind of sound like that. So I hadn't seen him in 5 years. Yo, so horrible.
I wonder if we can hear that on the mic.
You definitely can. I could hear it in my headphones.
Anyway, go finish the story about your dumb dad.
Yo. It's like one of those things that's
so
funny to
I'll
me.
get you up to speed. He was a famous chef. He hadn't seen Joe in 5 years because he was very busy.
He was opening up a lot of restaurants.
Yeah, he's opening up a lot of restaurants. So he makes some time and he's like, oh, my son's coming. I need to make him my signature dish that like Gordon Ramsay has tried to make. Mario Batali has tried to make it.
Listen, okay, so one day I go to my dad's house and he makes me dinner and he makes me spaghetti with hot dogs and olives, all right? He makes me spaghetti with green olives and cut up hot dogs.
Even black olives.
Okay, and I don't know. And it's one of those things. And that's the last time I saw my father.
But so he's a very sophisticated
Oh
guy.
my God,
So
dude.
when he eats, he doesn't just use napkins. He likes
Oh my God. There's like, dude. There's like a couple things you tell somebody that like are offhand, but like with context they're insane, and you never live them down. My dad calls wet paper towels.
He goes, well, I feel like you said he did
goes,
this. He
yeah.
did this. Look at me. He's like,
My
hey,
stepmom
sweetie,
is
can I get a mopping?
my stepmom is a strange person, but he like goes like this to her. He goes, "Sweetie, can I get a wet nap?" Like this, and she wets a paper towel and brings it to him. It's not that funny.
Well, so the last time Joe saw his dad, he had spaghetti and hot dogs with wet paper towels. Thanks for being a bad friend.
Oh my God, dude.
All right, we're gonna cut. Did
This-
that offend you?
No, it didn't offend me.
All right.
Honestly, it's one of those things where, like, when you hear a really good joke, you can't laugh. Like, I don't know how to show it, but, like, I could do this for hours. Like,
I know.
And because when Jared's getting a little drunk, so he leans into it. And that's what we need. We need Jared to lean into it.
I'm only useful when I'm drunk.
That's pretty true.
All right, we're at actually an hour here.
I had fun.
I had fun.
I had a lot
We
of fun.
started rough. Like I said, Joe was being a brat.
I have depression.
He's being a brat. He has depression. I don't get what that's like.
My God.
We got a little bit into politics. We never went over what we were gonna go over
were we supposed
to
to go over?
California. We still have
There's a lot of stuff.
maybe next week. Maybe
One
next
thing
week
you'll notice is I am a well of unnecessary activities.
Well, so I think that's it. Do we have like an outro thing?
Oh, what do we say? Let's think about it.
I'm a clam cake.
Oh, thanks for listening. No, we got on the same time?
Thanks for listening to Bad Friends.
No.
Oh. I say clam, you say
No. How about,
No.
How about until next time, and then we both go clam cakes.
okay.
All right. Until next time, clam
cakes.
cakes. Nice. Pretty good.
That was good.
That was good.